Mic check 1 2 1 2. So welcome back to the Complex Entertainment Group, the channel where I'm discussing music, technology, business, and life. So today I'm going over how I record vocals in Reaper, and technically this could be applied to any DAW or recorder, but again I'm focusing more on just how I'm going through this in Reaper DAW. So the first thing, and I'm really going over this because I was trying to set up my microphone and I was getting some buzz and some static in there. I was trying to figure out what's going on. Like, I play around with the settings on my computer and all my hardware and gear so much because I'm really trying to perfect all of this. I'm kind of a perfectionist in that way. Little things bother me. But any event, put my headphones on and I'm hearing some feedback. I'm like, I shouldn't be hearing this. Like, what's going on? And I was like, well, I need to figure out what's the root cause of this problem. So for me, the first thing I had to check to solve my whole microphone buzzing problem was I needed to check my cables. And I don't always do that. I think periodically, as I'm shifting things around in my office room here, we should be checking our cables. You don't want to kind of have things overlapping. So you want to check to see if you are getting static or buzz. Number one, see if you have a bad cable. Check to see if there's, frays in the wiring, if you might have accidentally ran over it with a chair or something that might have frayed some of the wiring and is now causing buzz. You also want to make sure that you have not, let's say, crossed the streams.
Don't cross the streams.
In my situation, that's what I found to be the case. My XLR microphone cable was too close to the power source cable, and that was causing a bit of an electrical distortion. So now that I don't have any more buzz in my cables, I'm ready to record. But I also want to now make sure that I'm recording at a proper volume. So what's the volume that I shoot for? Nothing less than, let's say, 18 or negative 18 dB. But the sweet spot that I try to make sure that I'm hitting inside of my DAW is about negative 12 dB. That way I'm not too low, but at the same time I'm not too loud. So now let's dive into Reaper as I record some takes. So here I am back in Reaper. I got a track looped up for around 20 seconds just to kind of have a little groove or some music to put in over this audio. So I'm gonna record on the track. For me, I have my track set up so that if I click on it, it'll automatically arm. It's just faster for my workflow. Come on, come on, come on, come on, do it. Come on, everybody, get down with us. We make the music sound marvelous. I'm on the mic and scandalous. All right, so as you can see, that was pretty simple. I'm going in, recording it. The level is pretty decent. The microphone was going in. The signal was hitting about close to negative 12. Again, I try to make sure it's a bit above the negative, a bit higher, than negative 18. And I'm not clipping. I have enough headroom on this if I do need to boost the volume or if I'm adding effects or distortion that I'm not going to be clipping on this at all. So the other cool thing that I like about Reaper is this record take feature. I'm sure other DAWs may have this as well, but in Reaper, when I set my track to loop, it'll continue to record all of those takes on the same track as long as the loop is passing through or coming back around, And I can use that to quickly do harmonies or even ad-libs. So let's check this out. All right, so as you can see, I've recorded quite a few takes, and we can actually go through these. And you see, I can quickly, just easily click through these as the track is playing to audition each one of these takes to see which one I like the best. And the takes that I don't like, I can either just right click them and delete active take, or simply from the keyboard shortcut on the Mac, Command Shift Delete. So now that take is gone. I'm just gonna only keep in the takes that I want. So let's get rid of that one. All right, so let's say now you have a bunch of takes that you do like. Now, if I wanted to just simply select one of these takes on my Mac, I have the keyboard shortcut set to Y, which will select the active take. In this case, crop the active take, and all of those will be invisible or removed from the track. And then I easily have that one. So let me undo that. But I also mentioned, if I'm doing this as a harmony, I like this other feature in Reaper where I can split all these takes to separate tracks. And for me, I have the shortcut set to just Shift Y. And now, if I collapse this back out, now all of my takes, they're still here, but I've now split them all out to separate tracks. And I'll take all of these, turn off the auto record on these. There we go. I'll mute this top track for now. Now let's say I like all of these, right? I can then begin going in and panning these out. And this might be kind of loud, so let me turn it down. So I have my track set. Put the main vocal back in again. Come on, come on, come on, come on, do it. Come on, everybody, get down with we make the music sound marvelous. Some on the mic be scandalous. Even from there, if I wanted to, I can send all these tracks, put them in a folder. For me, Control F is my shortcut. Now all of my vocals from here, get your vocal sounding nice and pretty, add some compression to it. There we go. Add light compression, maybe some reverb, blah, 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 blah. And that's it. I mean, I might go in and add some more, maybe like saturation or just kind of other effects to the vocals, but just simply put in general, that's a quick way that you can record vocals inside of Reaper. Keeping in mind, checking your signal flow beforehand, mic cables and things like that to make sure you're not getting distortion. But I hope this was helpfhel. This is a real quick wham bam thank you man video and simple on how to record vocals. As always, make sure you like, subscribe, and leave a comment on this video. Appreciate tons of the growth that's been happening in the comments over the past couple weeks. Let's continue with this momentum. Till the next time, peace.